What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I am Nic'Cole, and today we are going to go from some knotless braids to these gorgeous locks. These are probably about calf length on me. It was my birthday and I just felt like being extra, so I did. I'm gonna stand up and you're gonna see how long they are. You ready? Alright, so don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll make sure that you'll see everything I post. And I think that's all the housekeeping, so let's get into it. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Again, today we are going from knotless braids to locks. And these knotless braids were so dusty and dirty, and so I knew I was gonna just do these locks for just about the weekend, so I wasn't tripping about like really washing my hair. So I used some 100% natural rinse-free cleanser I found in my local beauty supply. I will link it below. But basically, you just spray it all over your scalp and kind of rub it in with your fingers, and then you're gonna wait 5 to 7 minutes, I believe the package said. And then you're going to like wipe it with a towel, which you'll see I'm gonna do in just a minute. I made sure I got my edges because I always put edge control, so I just want to make sure it was as clean as possible. But yeah, you just go through and wipe your scalp down after you wait like 5 to 7 minutes, and I guess that's how you have a clean scalp. I mean, I just kind of wanted to refresh my hair. So it really wasn't dirty like that because I always wear my bonnet and stuff, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of refresh that new growth up a little bit. Alright, so after that, I'm just going through taking off the jewelry from the braids that I had on there because obviously I don't want to wrap over the stuff and just make my life miserable. So I'm just going through making sure I get them all out. I'm going to put my hair up and start wrapping. Knotless braids are about, they really weren't that long. They were about like mid-back on me, and again I'm 5'4", so they weren't that long. But after I went and did the rinse-free cleanser, then I went in with some leave-in conditioner, just some spray. I usually use like a cream, but you know, like I said, this was just something quick because I knew I was taking all of this down after the weekend was over, after my birthday was over. So I got the Twisted Up Sensation hair, the Springy 3, and I got it in 1B in blue. And I think it was like 28 inches was the length. So this hair was it was okay. It wasn't necessarily very tangly. It was like when you separate it, but as you start like wrapping, it kind of got a little tangly. So I think I figured out a trick at the end, and I'll share at the end what I did, because when I first started wrapping, I just had so many problems. But I'll share a tip at the end on what I did to kind of help with the hair. Just love this braid separator thread thing, whatever. It just makes your life so much easier when you're going through. It takes forever to fill it up for me, but I love it. Whoever said use this, just thank you. So I'm just gonna start wrapping at the base, and I'm just gonna I have the hair like flat in my hand, and I'm just twisting around. Like I'm really not twisting, I'm wrapping it around. I don't really do the crochet method because, like I said, these weren't gonna be in very long, and I didn't want any added stress on my hair, because the braid wasn't, you know, all the way to my scalp. It was a knotless braid, so the braid started off with my hair, so I didn't want to put some crochet hair through that. So I just started wrapping at the base, and I wrapped like 4 times around the base. So when I first did these, started wrapping these, I wrapped the length of the braid, so they stopped like mid back. But I just decided to be extra. I was like, it's my birthday. I haven't had long hair in so long. I just feel like being extra. So I just kept wrapping, y'all. I kept wrapping and kept wrapping. When I realized how long it was too late. With no turning back. It was just like, oh, we're going for it. Y'all see that date and that time, Thursday. You'll see at the end what day I actually finished. This was a long project because wrapping hair takes so long. It would have took longer if I would have had to individually like part my hair. Thank God I already had like knotless braids, but it took so long to get these done because I did them so long. If I wouldn't have done them so long, it would have been okay. And I did leave some hair out at the ends because I was gonna curl them. I wanted the goddess lock look. There we go. And so I left some at the end. So this is me at the top. This is a couple of days later, so I'm spraying some more leave-in conditioner on there because I'm sure that dried up as long as it took me to get to this point. So right now I'm going in with the edge control. I didn't show y'all this part at first, but I'm going in with the edge control and kind of twisting the hair since it is my hair at the root. I'm kind of twisting that so that it won't be so fuzzy and old looking, you know. So I did go through and do like a row at a time of with the edge control or whatever I use. I think I use some gripping glaze, and I'll put it down below. And I'm just showing you how I okay, this is the trick that I ended up doing. So I had some mousse, and the hair was so like, it just wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. It was so dry, and it was stiff and not moving well. So I was just like, well, maybe if I add a little moisture to it. First I was using the leave-in conditioner, but that wasn't heavy enough, I guess. So I started using the wrapping lotion, and that worked the best. So I just kept on going with that, kept adding it when it needed it, and it helped wrapping go much faster, and it helped my fingers not to be so not to be hurting so much because the hair is hard. So it kind of softened the hair up a little bit. And then I do roll the hair in my palms of my hands. So I just kept on wrapping and wrapping and wrapping until I got all the way down. And I'll show you, I left like, I'll say probably like 12 inches of it was just the hair. Like I didn't wrap all the way down to the bottom because I wanted that goddessy look. So you'll see what I did. I took some perm rods and wrapped them, but you'll see that in just a minute. I was so tired. I don't think I'm about to show y'all the phone again and what time it is and what day it is. This was such a long project just for a weekend, but it's what I wanted to do, so I took the time and did it. I actually ended up running out of hair. I had to like some of the I'm not very good at like sizing, I guess. So some of my locks were bigger than the others, so the ones that were like really, really fat, I kind of took those down as carefully as I could so that I can reuse the hair, because I just refused to buy another bag of hair. I had gone to the beauty supply 3 times to buy, like I was buying one bag at a time thinking one was going to be enough, and it just wasn't. I think I ended up buying like 7-8 bags of hair. Ridiculous. Just for one look. But hey, it was a look and it was cute and it gave what it was supposed to give to me. So I liked it. So it was worth it for me. So I ain't tripping. But you see how that wrapping is just so much faster and so much smoother. And definitely you can feel it on your hands. It's a difference in your hands. You can't really necessarily see it maybe, but I can feel it in my hands, the difference in how it felt and how it was flowing off of my fingers. Just gonna continue to wrap, and then I am going to start wrapping the bottoms with the perm rods. I didn't show me dipping them because it was just too dangerous. Everybody was asleep. My husband was asleep. He couldn't help me, and I didn't want to be trying to record and dealing with that hot water all at one time. So I just foregoed, whatever. I just went without showing you guys that step, but I did show you how I wrapped them with the perm rods. But I will say the final look that you see, I ended up, so when I first started with the perm rods, I did about 4 to 5 braids in each perm rod. And it just calls for a looser curl than I wanted, so I went back, like the next night, I went back and rewrapped them all individually and did them like that. The end result is not going to be the result that you see at the end of me actually wrapping them. I was so tired, y'all. Okay, I think I'm about to show you the phone. It is August 4th, 4:53 in the morning, y'all. Oh my god. So anyway, this is me right here opening up the perm rods, and I'm just going through and kind of separating out, like I said, 4 or 5. Now, I did end up adding some more mousse to kind of tame the hair down some more because, like I said, this hair is very dry and very brittle feeling. And, yeah. So, I went in with that. I also think I went in with some Eco Styler Gel, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So, I went in with some Eco Styler Gel and put some of that on there, too, because, like I said, I just felt like it was going to help, 1, hold the curl, and 2, help with the hair. It was so brittle and horrible feeling. Oh, I know y'all saw me sniffy. I sniff everything because I was trying to figure out what the smell was. It was smelling good. It smelled very good. That's what I was sniffing. So you see how I was putting them, like rolling them like that, like 3 or 4 of them. Well, the curl just didn't come out defined enough for me, so I did go back through and, like I said, redo each one individually, and it was much easier by that time because I had put the hair in hot water already, so it had kind of relaxed a little bit, so it was much easier to roll them individually than trying to roll them together like that. And I had about I don't know, I count my braids, but I had about 68 braids. So you know, that was it. Then I just put my little hair jewelry in, and that was it. So thank you guys so much for watching to the end of this video. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share this with your friends, and I'll see you on the next one.